Good pause YouTube, 6-Foot Hacks here. Happy guys, today PU Showdown live. If you guys may have missed my first upload, which was Pokemon 4 Glory Week 4, then a link to that's going to be down below, so go check that out if you guys haven't seen it already. It was an hour-long game, so it's yeah, it was a pretty crazy battle. It was a pretty good game though, so go check that out if you guys haven't seen it already. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the PU Showdown live, make sure to hammer that like button down below. Shouts out to the homie Skyrander. His channel link will be down in the description because he passed me this pretty awesome PU squad. You know, until I got this team, I literally did not know that Sandslash even learned Aurora Veil. Like, I've never looked into Sandslash, and apparently it learns Aurora Veil, which is actually pretty cool. So we can set up Aurora Veil for 8 turns with Light Clay, and we have Shell Smash Gorbis, which is absolutely terrifying. We have Z Happy Hour Malamar, which is something I've really been wanting to try, and then Scarf Typhlosion is just an absolute beast in this tier. Very good revenge killer. Fun fact, after Rocks, Eruption is still slightly stronger than Fire Blast, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, then we have the Weezing here with enough speed to outspeed Roselia, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and just some other common, very slow Mons, or Mons that don't tend to run enough speed to outspeed, like base 65s. I think this is what this outspeeds. But yeah, this is the introduction to the squad. Again, shouts out to the homie Skyrander, and hopefully we can put in some work. So let's get this started. Alright guys, so we got the first matchup here, and this dude's team looks really annoying. I think I'm just gonna lead off with Weezing on this one. Yeah, because we cover him leading off with this. Actually, I did not expect him to lead with this because I could have just let off with Auroras. I'm just going to go for Will-O-Wisp turn 1 because we're going to be able to burn him. If anything, we can maybe force him to try and defog for us. Burning this is already really good. I kind of want to hard switch right into Auroras, actually, because I don't see him going for another Dynamic Punch. Like, he has to get up Rocks here, or he's probably going to pull a switch. So his switch-ins to Blizzard are non-existent. So I can smack something across the face with the Blizzard right now. I don't know if we knock out Golurk though. Hold on. Let's see, Golurk. Where's Golurk? I don't think we can. Oh yeah, it just dies. He has no switch-ins to this. Like, this is dying. Okay, so down goes the Golurk. That's really good. We're able to get a pick very early on in the match. Cinccino could come in to go for the Rock Blast. That's actually going to be a little bit annoying now that I look at it. I may be able to switch right into Sandslash on the Cinccino, actually, and then try to go for the Aurora Veil. And I can also try and Rapid Spin. So that's going to be really good. I've thought about maybe changing the EV spread on this Sandslash to be a bit more of a bulky spread, because it's not really meant to do damage. Like, it's meant to try and chew hits and survive. But I don't know. I don't really think like a bit of HP is going to come in handy too much, as in comes the Gallade. I can Blizzard this, I can try to get up my Rocks. Honestly, I think I'd rather just get up Rocks here. Yeah, see what he's going to do. As he ends up going for the close combat, that's fine. It's actually not that bad. So, as he's going to knock me out this turn, I can bring in Sandslash, go for the Aurora Veil, and probably Shell Smash and win with Gorbis is what I'm thinking. Yeah, because he's got really no good answers to Gorbis. Like, Ice Beam plus Hydro Pump should just win the battle at this point. Yeah, we should be in a pretty okay spot here. So this is the last turn of Aurora Veil. I mean, the last turn of Hail. So I have to get up Aurora Veil this turn, and then Typhlosion could potentially clean up late game. Although I guess this has a chance to be Scarf Cinccino. I really doubt it though. I really doubt it. I'm just gonna Rapid Spin on this one. Really don't want these rocks around on my side of the field, as he can just Parting Shot here, but what would he switch into? Like, whatever switches in here is going to get hit by an Icicle Crash either way, as he actually goes for the Foul Play, and we're going to do some good chip damage. So he's got Foul Play, Toxic. He could still have the Taunt. That could be a little bit annoying. I think I'm going to hard switch right into Typhlosion. Yeah. I may still have use for this Sandslash, actually. I can't get up the Aurora Veil again, though, which does kind of suck. Like, maybe having Hail on this wouldn't be entirely too bad. Although, these coverage moves are still really handy for the team. So yeah, I'm going to just switch right into Typhlosion, as he ends up going for Foul Play. Does nothing to us, and I just click Eruption here and something dies. Yeah, so at 84%, Eruption is still stronger than the Fire Blast. I'm just gonna Eruption this as well. I don't care if it lives. I don't mind if it lives. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's try to switch in the Gorbis here. Maybe Substitute wouldn't be too bad on Gorbis, actually. I am just gonna go ahead and Shell Smash. So he's got Defog, Roost. He's gotta have an attacking move. I'm a little worried that he could maybe have the what's it called? The Thunder Wave. As in comes the Pinsir. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Okay, so down it goes. Wait, don't I have the White Herb? What? Wait a minute. Why didn't my White Herb activate? Did it? Hold on. Am I missing something? I don't know why my White Herb didn't activate there. I think I'm missing something. I don't know. Hold on. I must be blind or something. Yeah, because we're still White Herb. Right, restores all lower stats stages to 0 when one is less than 0, single use. So I'm not sure why the White Herb didn't go off there. Yeah, I don't know. I must have missed something. So I want to get off guaranteed damage on this. Okay, so I know why the White Herb didn't activate, because it activated on the turn that Togetic went for the Defog. So technically, because a stat got lowered, it activated the White Herb, and that's why I didn't activate on my Shell Smash. So yeah, I was just being a little bit dumb there. I didn't connect 2 and 2 together. So we have a pretty scary looking team here. Lead the Persian, Torterra, the Mawile, if he expects me to lead off with my Aurorus. I really think he should expect me to lead Aurorus. Like, he's got no good answer to Typhlosion either. Like, Scarfed Eruption just mollywops him, so that's going to be really good. And then I can hopefully try and set up a late game with Gorbis, which should be able to win. Also, if this is Intimidate Mawile, I think Z Happy Hour Malamar can win. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, also, the speed of these are enough to outspeed everything that's non-scarfed in the PU tier. That's why I added a little bit of bulk and a Jolly Nature, because, I mean, you're going to be boosting your physical attack with Superpower anyways. So I figured the extra bit of speed with Jolly would probably be better. Plus, max speed Jolly Malamar doesn't outspeed anything that doesn't already hit like 350 and all that. So ends up leading off with the Floatzel here. That's actually a little bit annoying. Didn't expect him to just lead with this. He could go straight for the Aqua Tail. Not the Aqua Tail, the Aqua Jet. That could be a little bit annoying, actually. Actually, most of these are special, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna try to switch in the Gorbis here, see what he wants to do exactly. As he unfortunately misses the Hydro Pump there. That actually does kind of suck for him. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want to Hydro Pump myself, honestly. Like, getting off damage on this Floatzel is going to be really good to put it in range of where we can Revenge Kill it with something else. So Hydro Pump already does a good amount of damage. I did change Psychic to HP Grass just to be able to handle Quagsires. So I can HP Grass here, actually. And it doesn't really matter what, like, he's got no safe switch-ins to this. He really doesn't. I could pull a double switch is what I'm thinking as well. But Hydro Pumping still does a lot. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump. Yeah, I lose nothing in Hydro Pumping. Like, that does so much damage, dude. Holy crap. That did so much. So the only downside of this team is that it doesn't have a ground type or a way of stopping Mons from freely Volt Switching. So yeah, like, Raichu can just come in here and click Volt Switch. That is slightly annoying. That's actually really, really annoying. Gallade is absolutely terrifying. This thing is absolutely terrifying. I want to switch right into Weezing. I really, really do. At the same time, though, I could maybe sack off Aurora's here. Bring in Sandslash to get up Aurora Veil. Yeah, because I mean, at +2, Gorbis like wins this battle, unless this is Scarfed Raichu, which it could very well be Scarfed Raichu because it did nothing with the Volt Switch. So I gotta watch out for that actually, as he does end up just going for the close combat. Gotta see if that was banded damage or not. I don't think that was banded damage because that still didn't do anything to us. Let's see, where's Weezing? Yeah, hold on. Choice band? No, where's the choice band? Okay, no, he's not choice banded. He could be Z-move maybe. No, so he's adamant. Okay, hold on. That did 25%. What is this, Scarfed maybe? Like adamant Scarfed? No, yeah, because if it was choice banded, he should have done more damage than that. So I'm gonna try and switch out here, as he actually switches in the float cell. So this is actually kind of good, because I can hopefully get up my Aurora Veil here, as he's gonna have to go for the Hydro Pump or the Focus Blast, and we're gonna be able to start chipping him down. So that's really good for us. Now what I can do is just fire off an Earthquake here. We're not gonna quite be able to knock him out, but it could give me a free switch into one of my other Mons. Gorbis again can come in here. Scarfed Alolan Raichu is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make the aggressive switch right into Gorbis, because behind Veil, like, we just do so much damage with this monster. Like, yeah, I don't really care that he made this play. He could try and go for the parting shot here, so I'm gonna switch right back into Aurora's to get up my Hail again, so I can chip down whatever he wants to bring in. As he actually ends up going for the Blizzard, there was no real reason for me to go for the Shell Smash, because Scarfed Raichu outspeeds Gorbis at +2 anyways, so I guess that wasn't in a sense a bad play for him to have done. And I'm gonna Earth Power here, as he should try and parting shot into either the Floatzel or the Mawile. I guess he could try to parting shot into Gallade, but I don't think he's gonna want to switch into even a -1 Blizzard. Yeah, like, this is gonna take a solid 30. No, it just, holy shit, that did so much damage. Holy crap. I did not think that would just straight 2 KO like that at -1. You're dying. Yeah, you're dying. So down it goes. That had to be offensive, dude. That had to be offensive, Mawile. That really had to be offensive, Mawile. Okay, so back comes this terrifying monster. This is not banded, dude. Okay, so we get a Brox. That's really good. The fact that we get a Brox is really good. And I'm just gonna Blizzard here. I actually really don't care if Aurora Veil goes down right now. Actually, no, hold on. I gotta think about this. Because, no, yeah, I should keep Aurora Veil. So what do I not need right now? Because he's gonna definitely go for close combat. I guess I don't really need Weezing, honestly. Like, Weezing is the most expendable team member that I have in this game. I just died. I just dropped. The fact that he crit me actually kind of sucks. That actually does kind of suck. I don't know. Is it game changing though? I don't think it's really game changing. Hold on. So I gotta see how much damage he's gonna do to Typhlosion at +2. Like, worst case scenario is that he's adamant and he's got the Shadow Sneak. So I don't want him to do a lot of damage to us and then us not be able to do anything in return. So he's gonna put us at a little above 75% HP if he's adamant, and we still do a lot of damage with Eruption. Like, he still has no safe answer to Eruption. Yeah. Oh no, he does exactly 25, dude. I must be calculating something wrong. Because I don't see Life Orb, right? He's not Life Orb. Oh, he is Life Orb. I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. I don't know why I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry, guys. I was dumb. I'm being dumb. Don't battle when you're tired because you don't notice things. Because I've been missing everything apparently. So I'm just gonna get up my Hail again so I can get up my Aurora Veil once more. Bruh, please hit. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I don't want this hacks. I really don't want this hacks. So I'm gonna get up Aurora Veil here. Getting up Aurora Veil should still win us this battle. Like, there's nothing he can do. Yeah, I'm able to chew that. He can Aqua Jet here if he has it to knock me out. I can just go for the Earthquake as he's gonna switch into the Persian. I'm not sure why he really wants to save the Floatzel, honestly. So we can Icicle Crash, weaken this. as he's gonna knock us out. This gives me a free switch into my Typhlosion once again. And he's gotta pick something to die. Yeah, like something's just dying here. And then I can just fire, I can just Eruption again. I don't think he's got Sucker Punch. I don't think Alolan Persian learned Sucker Punch. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So, if he brings in the Raichu, we still live any hit. Although he can Volt Switch on out of here. We outspeed this and we chew an Aqua Jet. Yeah, that did 0. We are doing slightly less damage now. We are doing slightly less damage, but at this point it doesn't really matter. Like, he can weaken me all he wants with his last mon being the Torterra. He's not gonna win. Yeah, he's not gonna win. All I have to do is just get off Eruption damage here, I think, and we win. Yeah. This should be a 2-hit KO. Yeah, that just dies. So, that's really good. That's really good, and then we just clean up with Gorbis. So, 2 pretty solid battles here. Let's go get another one. He just ended up knocking himself out there. Oh, apparently this dude was actually really high on the ladder. Oh, okay. Alright guys, so we got the next matchup here, and this team looks terrifying. Actually. Oh, Kling Klang is annoying. Should I lead Typhlosion? I almost want to lead Typhlosion. I really, really do. Like, if I get the lead matchup wrong, this is going to be really bad. Because I can lead off with Aurora, so obviously, but he leads off with the Hitmonchan, he can lead off with Kling Klang. He could also lead off Mesprit, which is what I really don't want. So I'm gonna lead off Typhlosion on this one. Hey, we got him. Awesome, 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 awesome. So, kind of want to pull a double switch here. Really want to pull a double switch here. I'm gonna double switch. There's no reason for him to stay in. Like, there's literally no reason for him to just stay in here. Because I can literally just click Eruption. Like, it's turn 1. He shouldn't expect me to go for anything else besides Eruption. So he should make the safe switch into Lantern here. Then this way I can maybe bring in my Aurorus and try and get a Brox. And then just pressure him and go from there. If he stays in, that's an insane play on his part, honestly. But like I said, it's turn 1. There's no reason for him to not expect me to just go for the Eruption when he knows that this Kling Klang could sweep me late game. So this is where HP Grass may actually really come in handy, because we can bop the Lantern, just have to weaken Lantern, I think. And we should be able to win with smashing Gorbis. This looks like it's Scarfed Scyther, honestly. This really looks like it's Scarfed Scyther. Oh, I almost want to Freeze Dry. I almost want to Freeze Dry. Because like I said, like, weakening this Lantern is gonna basically make this game a lot easier. Okay, so unfortunately Freeze Dry looks like it does 0 depending on what he's running. So yeah, I should just get a Brox here, as he should go for Scald or the Volt Switch right away. 18%, yeah, he's just a bulky spread for sure. As in comes the Hitmonchan. I'm just gonna Blizzard this, I think. Yeah, because if we can force him to go for the spin, that's fine. Like, we're gonna get off a lot of damage. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. So we're gonna start chipping him down. And I kind of want to switch right into Weezing on this, because he could just expect me to go for another Blizzard. Yeah, as he's going to end up going for the Mach Punch, probably thinking he could knock me out. So we got the Hitmonchan down to about 40-ish%, which is really, really solid. T-Spikes could still really come in handy in this game. They could still really come in handy, honestly. Like, Sludge Bombing here isn't a bad play either. He should expect me to Will-O-Wisp. So, I don't think he would want to switch right into the Kling Klang. I really don't think he should want to do that. I can pull a double switch, but if I get the double switch incorrectly, then that could be bad. Maybe T-Spiking actually wouldn't be too bad, because we can wear down Lantern, we wear down Typhlosion, we have Fire Blast for the Kling Klang. Yeah, in comes the Typhlosion. Yeah, T-Spiking here is pretty solid, I think. T-Spiking there was pretty solid. So I'm gonna make an aggressive switch into my Typhlosion. I know this is questionable. Like, this is really questionable. Holy shit. Is that Spexed? That's gotta be Spexed. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh, that's not Spexed. That's just Scarfed. And he got a really, or close to a high damage roll there. Okay, so I'm gonna switch out here into Malamar. Yeah, like he's got no safe switch-ins to Malamar either right now. So I can Psycho Cut, I can knock off. I honestly think knock off may be my better play. At the same time, just want to pull a double switch, get my hail back up here. So we're going to get our hail back up, and I kind of just want to Stealth Rock, honestly. Yeah, because this way we're still going to pressure the Hitmonchan. I can still safely go for a Blizzard. He could just stay in and go for Psychic or Energy Ball. If he's got the Healing Wish, that wouldn't be an entirely too bad play for him to make. But I just want to weaken this if anything, as he does just end up going for the U-turn there. Solid play on his part. In comes the Kling Klang. Oh, this thing is actually really terrifying. Yeah, okay, so he didn't want to risk me just going for the move there, for the Earth Power and weakening him. So that was a good play on his part to just go straight for that. I want to say Sandslash can knock this out. Like, Kling Klang is something that I don't think should be in PU. Like, this thing is absurdly good, honestly. No, in the Aurora. Okay, so we can just straight out Earthquake with Sandslash here. But I think I'm just gonna get up my Aurora Veil, if anything. Let's see. So he ends up shift gearing there. That's not entirely too bad. Honestly, that's not entirely too bad because we do have the Aurora Veil up. We should still live anything he wants to go for. I can still go for the Earthquake. And we should put him in range of where we can revenge kill him. Yeah, because if I didn't go for the Aurora Veil, then he would just be a +2. And then at that point, he just does a lot of damage to everything. At +1 speed, we still outspeed him with Typhlosion, and we're going to be in Blaze range, so we're going to be mollywopping something with Fire Blasts. Unfortunately, though, we only live one switch in. Oh, the Gigavolt Havoc. That did 0. That actually did 0. So he just barely lives. Come on, man. Come on. It's like, this is what I mean. Like, Jolly's really nice just for the extra speed, but I might as well just make this Adamant if it's just not going to knock anything out. So I have to go for the Earthquake here. Oh, yes, we live. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So down it goes. Down it goes. In comes the Hitmonchan, which is unfortunately faster than us at this point. If he's running max speed, he's faster. I want to say he's just Assault Vested, man. Like, he didn't really do much damage at all. Yes! Okay, good. He's not running max speed. So, our Rocks and T-Spike is here to stay. That's going to be excellent to wear down Typhlosion. We're going to wear down Lantern as well, and we're going to get off 50% on the Scyther. Mesprit's going to be really low as well. So, yeah, this is good. This is good. So, he can definitely try and roost up here. Kind of want to Rapid Spin, actually. Should I Rapid Spin here? Spinning would allow me to get more use out of Typhlosion. Do I really even need use? Not really. I can Icicle Crash here, I think. So he's going to knock us out. I really think this is Scarfed. Like, I really want to say this is Scarfed. Malamar can come in here and Z-move. Lantern is the main thing I'm concerned about with Gorobus, though. But at the same time, like, Shell Smashing right away isn't bad, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Shell Smash right away. We're still going to be at +2. We're going to be behind Aurora Veil. He's going to be forced out. That still does a lot. That's got to be banded. Okay, so this is banded. We know that now. And he just leaves. He just left. Yeah, that was banded. And of course he gets a high roll. Okay, so this is probably going to be our last game. So he could just expect me to lead Aurorus. So I think I may just lead Lantern. Not Lantern. Typhlosion. What am I talking about? Kind of just want to lead Typhlosion. Weezing actually isn't a bad lead either, because I think it matches up pretty well against everything. I'm gonna lead Weezing actually. Yeah, it's so obvious, like, when people want to lead with this thing right here. So T-spiking wouldn't be bad. Pulling a double switch also isn't bad. I'm just gonna pull the double switch. It's like the same case from the game before. Like, it's turn 1. He shouldn't expect me to pull a double here. He should make the safe switch, and now I can hopefully get on my Stealth Rocks here, as he is not running Leftover. So that's going to be really good for us. This could be Specs, maybe? Is what I'm thinking. And it's his first turn burn. That burn is not, I guess, really game-changing. It's kind of annoying, though, honestly. Like, I'm not going to lie. It is kind of annoying. Hail doesn't really change anything, does it? No, so he's not offensive. Is he just is he running like Rindo Berry or something? I think he's running like Rindo Berry. No, it did 63. What am I talking about? I'm crazy, guys. See, this is what I mean. Like, I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention to what my opponents could potentially be running, and I need to start paying attention. So yeah, he's got to be offensive because that did too much damage. Did entirely too much damage. I could see him trying to switch into the Bronzor here. Like, firing off another Scald on his part wouldn't be bad either, honestly. I really want to say he's going to switch. So I'm going to switch into my Sandslash here. No, he Scalds. Oh, don't. God damn it, dude. Really? I really thought he was going to try and switch into the Bronzor. I really thought he was going to switch into the Bronzor. And then, of course, he gets 2 burns with his first Scalds. Like, really? No wonder he's high on the ladder. The man gets lucky with Scald burns. Like, that's a skill right there. So this just basically makes my Sandslash useless. And that's really bad. So I'm hell bent and sent on the fact that this Lantern is Assault Vest. So Abyss here at +2. Power Grass with the Aurora Veil up. So HP Grass still like 2 KOs. And he's got HP Fire. I can bring in Malamar here and force him out if anything. So I can try and weaken his team with Malamar. Weakening this Lantern's gonna be really good. So I don't feel comfortable in going straight for the Z Happy Hour. Yeah, $5 says he burns me. Okay, so this is really good. We've weakened Lantern to the point where we can just win with Gorbis. And we got about 7 turns to do so. So we got 7 turns to try and set up Gorbis and put ourselves in a winning position. In comes the Vileplume. Would he go straight for the Sleep Powder? Is the question. That's gonna be a little bit annoying. But so I can see him definitely trying to Sleep Powder here. I guess Wheezing is like the only real thing I want to be put to sleep. I'm hoping he just goes straight for the Sleep Powder. No, Worry Seed. What? So Worry Seed, Dual Stab, Recovery is what I'm thinking this must have then. Maybe I can pull a switch into Gorbis here. Let's see. Okay. This, I don't know, this could have Toxic though, is a thing. Yeah, that's a little annoying. I was thinking about that. I have to just ride out Hydro Pump, dude. Like, this is the best thing I do. And then I can just Ice Beam here, and we're gonna knock something out. Yeah, we're gonna knock something out regardless. So, we managed to at least Shell Smash. Type LOL here is obviously gonna chew 1 Hydro Pump for sure. Yeah, that did 0. I have to Ice Beam here. Oh, that did 0. What? Hold on, can we win? I think we can maybe win here, actually. This has to have Signal Beam. This has to have Signal Beam. No, he's got Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's even better. So down it goes. I don't know if that crit mattered. Oh, crap. I think that crit might have mattered. Oh, I think that crit might have mattered. That might have actually mattered. No. Okay. It doesn't look like it mattered. So we can Psycho Cut here. That still does a lot. And we live! Oh, bruh, come on! Really? This man got 2 Scald Burns, and then he gets a Poison. Like, hello? Who does that? And then Hitmonchan hasn't taken any damage. Neither... Man, I literally think we just lost. Absolutely locked back and forth in this game. Like, there's nothing I can do now. Unless I crit with Fire Blast here, like, there's nothing I can do. Just hate this game. Okay, so I'm just gonna end it off on this because that game was just really upsetting. Like the fact whatever, man. Alright, so yeah guys, that is the battle. Not the battle, but yeah, the battle and the live. But yeah, pretty fun team. The only thing I don't like about this team, though, is the fact that it doesn't have anything to stop volt switching around. But I guess because it is just a hyper offensively based team, it can definitely still put in a lot of work. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the live. And with that being said, make sure to hammer that like button down below. And I will see you all tomorrow, potentially with another live. And I think probably just live. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can upload another 2 videos tomorrow, depending on how things go. So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Later, everybody.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in the knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears, or hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping. For real.